Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Boys Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, that being Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Van Osdell and Farrar Incorporated, we are business technology simplified, Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino from Carpenter Real Estate. Visit HamiltonCounty.com and the Hamilton County Reporter. Good evening, live from The Rock. I am Brad Silbert, here to wish you Happy New Year. Along to my right tonight with Perry Williams. And Perry, we're just a few minutes away from what promises to be a heck of a matchup. Not only a conference matchup, but a rivalry matchup between the Westfield Shamrocks and the Noblesville Millers.
Oh, absolutely, Brad. A very exciting time here. It's always good to come to Westfield. They always treat us so well over here, and it's great to be up here on the mezzanine and overlook this fabulous arena here and watch the players below us here.
You know, Perry, I noticed something when we were sitting here watching the end of the JV game a little bit earlier. This has got to be, of all the gyms that we go into, this has got to be one of the louder ones. I think the acoustics of this thing, I think the architects designed this thing for noise because this is loud. You know, not a big crowd here tonight, although immediately to our left, we're seated in the far right side of the gym at the baseline up on the balcony, and a lot of students in here tonight and a lot of parents, more than I've seen in any other game this season so far. But let's talk a little bit about this game. The Shamrocks come in here 6-0, 1-0 in the conference. Millers come in here 3-2, 0-0 in the conference. Both of these teams have been quarantined because of the disease that we're not going to talk about anymore. That's going to go away this year. But they're both back and they're playing and seem to be playing fairly well.
Absolutely. You know, and the one thing about with Westfield, you know, they have an experienced squad here in their with their juniors of Braden Smith and Cam Hafner and Nick DePascal. They all played many minutes last year for it. They play summer ball together, so you know they're very, very familiar with each other, and that's a tremendous advantage. And that's probably why they've jumped out to 6-0.
Well, we're going to turn things over to Brad Neal. He is the public address announcer here at Westfield, and he'll be making the introductions tonight.
At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and gently remove your caps so that we can honor all of our veterans, all of those serving our nation at home and overseas, and we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. And now we'll take this opportunity to meet the starters for tonight's contest, beginning with our visitors from Noblesville. A junior who wears number 12, E.J. Smith. A senior wearing number 20, Noah Harris. A sophomore, number 22, Luke Aldovar. a 6-foot-tall senior who wears number 3, Benji Wells. And to the lineup, he's a junior. He's number 1, Brandon Smith. And the Rocks are led by head coach Shane Sumter.
Shane Sumter in his sixth season here at Westfield got a record of 62-60. John Peckinpah made the trip down 32 today from Noblesville. He's got a 14-15 record in his second season with the Noblesville Millers. Perry, we're ready to go. What do you expect to see tonight?
Well, I think it's going to be, the Millers have got to make sure that they don't let Westfield get out in transition and run that ball, because Braden Smith can move the basketball. Very good. He does a very good job on controlling this basketball team, both ends of the floor.
Millers with the initial possession, but end up turning it over and throwing the ball out of bounds, trying to get it under the basket, but unfortunately it was a little bit too high. So we'll see the Shamrocks with their first possession of the night. Braden Smith, the junior, averaging 16.7 per game, set the offense. Back and forth. Here's Benji Welsh into the corner.
Brad, Benji Welsh and Noah Harris for Noblesville are the only two seniors that are starting in this ball game. So both teams are pretty young teams.
Up, layup, it is good. Nick DePasquale starts the scoring for the Shamrocks. And Preston Roberts picks up an early foul. And that is going to give DePasquale the chance for the three-point play. Gets it, nothing but net. 3-0 here in the early going, less than a minute into this game. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. Millers and the Shamrocks, a classic battle. Long three out of the hands of E.J. Smith, and E.J. Smith ties this game up. That is what the Rocks do not want to have happen here, Perry. Get E.J. Smith hot.
Yeah, because the last game we had the Millers at home, E.J. got hot, and that was the difference in the ball game.
Rocks with the ball under the basket, then outside. Three on the way, a little bit short. Nice rebound there by Preston Roberts down into the corner, and unfortunately for the Millers, Luke Almondovar.
Looked like he just slipped over there in the corner.
He was trying to turn and lost his footing.
Yeah.
Gets called for the travel. 2 turnovers now on the Millers in the early going. We're all tied up at 3. 6:25 in the first quarter. Here's Smith back out. Smith in the corner. Guarded closely by David Lloyd. Here's one from the corner by Benji Welsh. He misses, but the Shamrocks get the ball back. Ball goes out of bounds. And I cannot see who the possession is going to from where we are sitting here, Perry. I'm assuming it's going to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks got it. Nice move inside there by Cam Hafner, and he gets the gets the bucket, and he picks up the foul. Well, Preston Roberts has picked up 2 early fouls here, and that could be defensively a big loss for the Millers. If he has to take some bench. Hafner missed. And the Millers rebound. E.J. Smith with it. Smith outside. Almondovar. Looks like he almost lost his footing again there, Perry. Little jump shot by E.J. Smith misses, and the Shamrocks come down with the rebound. Into the corner. Hafner thought about shooting. Finally, he does get the shot off, and Hafner has got 4 points now. Millers quickly down the floor. Luke Almondovar into the corner. Stolen by the Shamrocks. Here comes Benji Welsh. He's going to take it end to end. Puts the shot off. Gets the bounce off the glass. What a lucky shot there.
That was high off the glass.
Yeah. I mean, that came close to hit the top of the backboard.
Good play anyways.
Got the rebound. 9-3 in favor of the Shamrocks. 4:55 first quarter. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Shot by the Millers will not go. Hafner brings the ball up the court. Takes a long three. That one's short. That one's rebounded by Almendovar. Millers quickly down the court. Almendovar drives the glass but misses the shot, but he's going to get 2 from the free throw line. So the Shamrocks will pick up their first foul of the evening. That'll go against Hafner. And Luke Almendovar, 73% free throw shooter. He's going to the line for 2. Gets the first one.
Durham coming in for the Millers, replacing Roberts, who's got 2 fouls.
So Almendovar gets both of the free throw shots. Makes it a 9-5 game in favor of the Shamrocks. Here's Smith driving, gets it all the way over in the corner, out to Hafner once again. And another 3-point goal for the Shamrocks. I should say the first 3-point goal of the night for the Shamrocks. They've had a couple 3-point plays already. We have a foul called here, away from the action. I didn't see what happened there, Perry. Nick DePasquale picks up his first foul, and that will be the third.
Nice pass
on
underneath.
The Shamrocks.
Josh Durham on the basket for the Millers. Nice pass by Almendovar.
Durham makes it a 5-point lead. Smith yet to score in this game. All the way across to Smith again. Hafner, another 3 on the way. It looked pretty good from this angle, but Shamrocks tried to save it, and they could not. Ball goes out of bounds. Millers will take the ball over. So Preston Roberts is sitting on the bench now with 2 fouls for the Millers. Miller set the offense. Smith, Almendovar. Smith takes a long 3, comes up short. That one bounces off of Miller and a rock and ends up in the hands of the Rocks. And here comes Braden Smith setting the offense. Hafner's had the hot hand so far tonight with 7 points in this game. Into the corner, that's Braden Smith all the way across. Hafner with another 3 on the way. Hits the back of the rim, bounces out. That one's deflected off the hands of, they say, Braden Smith. Smith thought that maybe a Miller got a hand on it, but they're going to give the ball to the Millers. 2:46 here in the first quarter. 12-7 in favor of the Westfield Shamrocks. Thank you for joining us tonight from the Rock. Durham. The corner. Harris takes it out front. Turns, spins. Nice block there by the Shamrocks. They come up with the ball all the way down into the corner. Shamrocks into the corner. Here comes Benji Welsh with a shot. He misses. Another rebound there by none other than Noah Harris. Long 3 by E.J. Smith. He misses. That one's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be last touched by the Millers. So the Shamrocks will get the ball.
Number 5, Aaron Fines coming in for the Millers. He's a young freshman. Averages 7.4 for the Millers. He's had some good minutes, what we've seen him play, you know.
Yes, he has. Benji Welsh and Nick DePasquale go to the bench. Matthew Penley with the ball out high. Penley looking for help, gets it into the corner. That one is a three-point goal by Braden Smith. You knew it wasn't going to take him too long to get on the scoreboard, and he does it big time at the 1:37 mark with a three-point goal. Gives the Shamrocks an 8-point lead. Offensive foul called on the Millers. I didn't see what happened there.
It had to be a moving screen or something.
It's going to be called on Noah Harris. That will be his first. It'll be the third on the team, both with Millers with 3 fouls, Shamrocks with 2. 1:30 remaining here in quarter number 1.
Sam Bishop in the game for Penley.
Bishop, a sophomore, seeing his first action of that. Whoa, that was close there by Naz.
It was.
Braden Smith with another 3, and all of a sudden, in less than a minute, he's picked up 6 points.
And he's the kid you don't want to let get hot.
Yeah, he averages 16.7. But he's been quite a thorn in the side of the visitors who've come in here to the Rock through the years. Miller's trying to get something set up here. Here's Harris. Noah Harris gets a 3-point goal. I've got 6 3-point goals so far in this match, Perry.
Yeah.
Bishop over in the corner. Another 3 on the way. That one rings in and out. Picked up by the Rocks. Shot by Hafner, missed. And Luke Almondovar brings it down over in the corner. Miller's try another 3. They miss. That time it was Josh Durham trying the 3. Braden Smith sets the offense under 10 seconds here in the first quarter. 18-10 in favor of the Rocks. Under 2, they got to get a shot off. Smith with the long shot, he misses. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports.
Stop plating.
Last year, the pandemic temporarily shut down commercial kitchens everywhere. Unfortunately, some restaurants never opened their doors again. Here in Hamilton County, we want to keep our local restaurants in business. That's why we're introducing the Great Dine Out, January 4th through the 31st. Dining out and carry out from local restaurants is easy, safe, and sanitized. So do your part and take part in the Great Dine Out, January 4th through the 31st. It's a great way to keep your favorite restaurants in business. And if that's not incentive enough, you can earn a $25 gift card if you check in or redeem offers at least 5 times using the digital passport while supplies last.
Let's play. Order up.
Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com.
18 points here in the first quarter for the Rocks. Braden Smith and Cam Hafner lead the scoring. Between the two of them, they have got 3 3-pointers already. Hafner with 7 points, Braden Smith with 6. Back to live action. Smith with the ball on top of the key outside the 3-point line. All the way into the corner. 3 on the way once again. That one was by Luke Nass, and he's a little bit short. There's going to be
foul number 21.
An offensive foul called against the the Shamrocks.
Luke Van Dyke is the foul.
Van Dyke, who came in at the quarter, picks up the foul. So 3 fouls on each team now here at the beginning of the second quarter. E.J. Smith under the basket. Traveled. Unfortunately for David Lloyd, he just took an extra step there. I think what he was doing is he's trying to kind of bend and get himself in shape to shoot, but ended up shuffling the feet at the same time.
Matthew Penley comes back in for the Rocks. Van Dyke sits down.
Smith setting up the offense for the Rocks. Hafner. Smith once again drives in the middle into the corner. Down to Penley in the corner to Smith. Under the basket. Nice layup there. Beautiful job of passing there by Smith and over to Penley. And Penley's got his first 2 points of the night. And the Rocks have now got a 10-point advantage here at the 6:55 mark in the second quarter. Aaron Fine, Miller's trying to get something going here. Josh Durham. E.J. Smith. He's run down by a couple Shamrocks. No call. And Braden Smith sets the offense. Oh, tried to get it under the net to Penley. Just a little bit high. All the way down here quickly. Here comes Smith. Puts the layup up. Misses, but he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Perry, got to give a shout out to my grandson Alex. He's watching tonight down in North Carolina. Obviously didn't get to spend any time with him here at Christmas, but I'm sure between watching this ball game tonight and playing with some of his new Christmas toys, he's having a good time. Alex, I miss you and I love you, little buddy. E.J. Smith gets the front end. His first free throw of the night gives him 4 points on the night now. Smith with number 2. Good free throw shooter at 81%. I didn't jinx him, Perry. What a miracle.
Yeah.
So E.J. Smith has got 5 points now for the Millers. 8-point lead for the Shamrocks here. 6:20 remaining in the second quarter. Under the basket, Welsh turns. Sends it back out to Nass, all the way around the court. Layup, misses. DePasquale had an opportunity, but just couldn't get that layup to go in. From the corner, here's a 3-point job by Josh Durham, and Josh Durham has got 5 points now for the Millers. Millers have cut the Rock lead down to 5 here, 5:45 remaining in the half. Here comes Smith. He gets mugged on the way in. Now, we're going to have to see whether they're going to call that a shooting foul or not. Did he get hit before or after? They are saying that was before the shot. So the Millers will have the ball out of bounds, or rather the Rocks will. Penley. Smith. That one is going to probably go on number 12, E.J. Smith. He picks up his first foul of the game. 4 now. Now they're saying that's 5 on the team. I missed a foul somewhere here, Perry, that I didn't get. I'll have to figure it out somewhere along the line. Braden Smith puts the ball back in play. 3 on the way from Pasquale. He misses. Let's see where that height of David Lloyd really paid off in that rebound. Long three
there it is.
Out of the hands of Luke Elmondover. He's got his first 3 of the points, 3-point goal of the night, and he's got 5 now. Just a few moments ago it was 20-10, Perry. Now it's 20-18.
Yeah, the Millers have worked their way back into this ball game.
Under the basket, miss. The putback, though. Benji Welsh picks up his 4th point. Rocks back to a 4-point lead.
That was a big offensive rebound.
Yes,
there,
it was. Lloyd's going to take another 3 here. He misses, but rebounded by Harris. Harris gets it to Fine. Fine grabs it, puts the shot up. Elmondover gets the rebound. He's fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots. What action under the net. Wow.
Yeah, good job on the offensive rebound for the Millers there.
That foul is going to go on Matthew Penley. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Shamrocks. It's going to put Luke Elmondover at the foul line. He's already 2 for 2 there tonight. Doesn't get the bounce, misses the first one. Took 2 free throws in the first quarter and proceeded to just put them both in like they were like it was nothing flat, and he just ended up putting that ball right in the net. Missed the third one. See if he can get this fourth one here.
Oh, man, missed both.
He shot it exactly at the same place there. Yeah. Rock set the offense. DePasquale. Now Braden Smith. Penley puts the ball up. It's tipped by Lloyd. Nice job of defense there by David Lloyd for the Millers. Braden Smith does equally well taking the ball away from the Millers. 2 excellent defensive plays right there in a row, Perry. Hafner in the corner to Smith. Smith I believe he's going to pick up a foul there, and it looks like that'll probably go on Benji Welsh.
Fouls on Josh Durham.
Josh Durham picks up the foul, number 6. So Miller's ready to go into the 1-and-1 after the next foul. Smith puts it up, gets the bank shot. 8 points now for the junior. Leading scorer for both teams right now. A little over 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. David Lloyd with a long three does not get the roll. Cam Hafner comes in and grabs the rebound. Braden Smith resets the offense. Smith gets it to Welsh. Smith under the basket, DePasquale, and he's going to be fouled. I'm guessing that's probably going to go on David Lloyd. No, on Josh Durham. That's his second. DePasquale goes to the line for 2 shots. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. 83% free throw shooter. Gets the front end. So DePasquale picks up his 4th point of the night. He'll have 1 more shot. 2 for 3 from the line so far. Oh my, that one was up and down and in and out around the back, and we got another foul called.
That's on Penley.
So Matthew Penley picks up foul number 2. That is 6 on the Shamrocks now.
Braden Smith goes out for a little bit of a rest. Trey Dorton in there, number 12.
Long 3 from Luke Almendovar. He misses. Sam Bishop with the rebound. Here comes Dorton. And the Westfield Shamrocks have called a timeout. With that, we'll remind you, you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners.
Noblesville Trophies offers you a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and Noblesville Trophies provide you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, noblesvilletrophies.com. Gaylord Electric, the highest-performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, insights fueled by the genuine care for people. Gaylord, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. What about Church Inland Anthem? Since the establishment of Church Inland Anthem in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, business and school districts have placed their trust in solving the most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history in helping our clients when they need us the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190.
Well, Perry, the Shamrocks had a 20-10 lead at one point in this quarter. I believe that was the score at the end of the first quarter, if I remember right.
18-10 was the first quarter. Yeah.
18-10. And since they have stretched that lead back out from 20-18 to 25-18, and Shane Sumter saw something that he wanted to talk about, and he took a timeout to reset things. Benji Welsh setting up the offense all the way across to Hafner. Welsh once again tried to get it inside. That was tipped nicely by Preston Roberts, and the Millers come up with the ball. Here comes Aaron Fine down the court. Fine into the corner to Durham. Durham drives. Fine takes a three from the left side, and he's got it. Aaron Fine picks up his first field goal of the night. The fourth three-point goal of the night for the Millers. It's kind of raining and snowing threes here in the Rock, Perry.
Absolutely.
A lot of three-point goals tonight. Welsh to Smith. Smith thought about maybe taking that three. Did not. Hafner takes the three. That one's just a little bit short, but is rebounded under the net by Van Dyke, and he loses it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Shamrocks.
Great job of Braden Smith breaking up that pass there.
Yes, it was.
Because it looked like Almondovler was going to go for an easy.
Yeah, he certainly would have been unabated to the basket. So
because Smith came out of nowhere.
He certainly did. He was quick.
He's very quick and he can jump really well.
Durham puts the ball into play to Aaron Fine. Fine trying to decide what to do with it. Finally sends it over to Almondovar. Almondovar loses it. And who touched that last? That was last touched by the Shamrocks. So the Millers will keep the ball back right in front of the official scorers table. Right in front of Coach Sumter there. Wonder if he'll be giving Josh any advice.
He kind of walked away, didn't he?
Yeah. Aaron Fine resets the offense for the Millers. Coming up on 1 minute here in the quarter. Rocks steal the ball. DePasquale goes end to end. Misses the easy layup. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Rocks. The Millers will have it back. 101. What a turn of events. The Rocks get themselves a turnover. Looks like they're going to have an easy 2 points. And DePasquale just can't get the ball to go down the rim, Perry. Millers with the ball. Will they wait for a good shot here? Almondovar takes it, misses, but the Millers get the rebound. It's
nice
taken
steal.
away, just stolen away by Sam Bishop. Bishop gets it tapped away, and we're going to have a foul called here, and I believe
it's on Aaron Fine.
Yep, Aaron Fine picks up his first. That's the 7th team foul of the half.
1-1.
That's going to put Sam Bishop at the line. Bishop has no free throws so far this season. His first attempt is good. So Bishop gets his first free throw and his first point of the night. 39.5 on the clock. Bishop, number 2, does not get the roll,
goodness.
but what a putback by Luke Van Dyke.
Beautiful offensive
He was
rebound.
right there, just took that ball away from 2 Millers on top of him and had an easy jump shot to give the Rocks 2 more points.
Well, somebody didn't block out, I guarantee you that.
And a 7-point lead. Wow.
Timeout called by Coach Peckinpah.
Coach Peckinpah is going to take a 30-second timeout. And while he's doing that, Perry, I want to send a shout-out to a guy over in Fishers by the name of John Ayers. He's a general manager of the Penn Station restaurant down there. And I do eat lunch there quite often. And every time I go in there, it seems like John would like to take about a half hour. The man eats, drinks, and sleeps high school sports. Watches as many of our broadcasts as possible. Anything to do with high school sports, the man is one of the fanatical high school sports fans here in the Indianapolis area. And it's always nice to see John and talk about some of the games that we broadcast and some of the other games. We were talking about that game between Lawrence North and Fishers last week.
Oh, yeah.
The other day when I was in there. And he looked at me when I walked in. He says, "Do you believe that Fishers lost that game?" I said, "Man, oh, man, what a game." But we appreciate his support. Always good to talk to John.
And it's always good to hear from many of our fans, you
Yes.
know, out there, Brad.
We appreciate
I know we have a lot of people out there that tune in to us. I know my good friend Tom
Stolen by
Kinley.
the Shamrocks. Are they going to count it? No. They're going to say the foul was on the floor, but that's still going to put Braden Smith at the line for 2 shots, and that's going to go against Aaron Fine. That's going to be the 9th team foul. Going to give Braden Smith a 1-and-1. This will be his first trip to the line tonight.
But he's one you don't want to put at the line.
90%. His free throw style reminds me of somebody who wore number 12 for Indiana about 30 years ago or so, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Ooh,
made it look-
we
my.
jinxed him.
Well, Miller's had a chance at the rebound. Ball went out of bounds. The last touch by the Millers. Coach Peckinpah's unhappy about something there. But
Blocking out.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost got another easy bucket.
Under 10 seconds for the Millers, and it's going to be a foul called. And that's going to put the Shamrocks in the 1-and-1.
That's going to be on Bishop, I believe.
Bishop picks up the first one.
You know, Brad, that's that kind of foul we always talk about. A guy slips that is on the offense, and it always gets called a foul, you know, no matter what.
Aaron Fine goes to the line for 1-and-1. Misses the front end. Quickly down the court. Let's see if they can get this off. And Sam Bishop does not get it off, but Braden Smith went down on the court very hard, and he's kind of holding his mouth there a little bit, Perry. So looks like he's going to be all right. So we are through 2 quarters, 1 half. Westfield Shamrocks 29, Noblesville Millers 29. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast by HSAA Boys Basketball on Hamilton County Television. Presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Van House Nolan Farrar Incorporated, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino from Carpenter Real Estate. Visit HamiltonCounty.com and the Hamilton County Reporter. We'll be back with halftime activities after these words from our sponsors.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Stop plating.
Last year, the pandemic temporarily shut down commercial kitchens everywhere. Unfortunately, some restaurants never opened their doors again. Here in Hamilton County, we want to keep our local restaurants in business. That's why we're introducing the Great Dine Out, January 4th through the 31st. Dining out and carry out from local restaurants is easy, safe, and sanitized. So do your part and take part in the Great Dine Out, January 4th through the 31st. It's a great way to keep your favorite restaurants in business. And if that's not incentive enough, you can earn a $25 gift card if you check in or redeem offers at least 5 times using the digital passport while supplies last.
Let's plate. Order up.
Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Are you tired of watching your favorite IHSA broadcasts on your small mobile device? You can now watch them on your TV with new apps for Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Brought to you by the IHSA and Blue Frame Technology.
For the past several months, I've been my kids' everything.
Their teacher.
Library and media specialist.
Food service.
Building maintenance.
Nurse.
PE teacher.
But I'm about to get a well-deserved timeout. With my kids back in school, I can do what I do best, be a mom. But it's up to me and you to keep our kids in school. And to do that, we're going to have to show some class. That means checking their temperature in the morning. Anything above 100 degrees means our children need to stay home. We need to lead by example by wearing our masks and modeling good social distancing to our kids. We need to make sure our kids avoid crowds and large gatherings outside of school. That includes slumber parties, playdates, and family reunions. We need to schedule a test for anyone in our family who may be exhibiting signs of COVID. For kids, those symptoms will include fever, fatigue, and a change in taste and smell. And let's be sure to keep our kids home if they're waiting for COVID test results or just feel crummy. So join me in having some class by supporting our educators and keeping our kids in school.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Welcome back to the Rock. Halftime score, Westfield Shamrocks 29, Noblesville Millers 21. Let's thank a few of our sponsors. Carpenter Realtor, Jamie Carmesino. If you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has the connections and commitment to the community. She has raised 3 Hamilton County athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. What about Visit Hamilton County? This year, back home is where you likely will celebrate holiday seasons. If your home is close to, you can celebrate in Hamilton County, where outdoor attractions, restaurants, shops are safely open for business, sanitized, and the following Hoosier Hospitality Promise guidelines. Celebrate the holiday season back home again in Indiana. Support Indiana business community. And that's an important message, and we're trying to send that out with the Hamilton County Tourism Board is, you know, through this pandemic and everything, our local businesses have suffered tremendously.
They have. They certainly have.
Especially in the restaurant end. So let's thank one more sponsor here, and we'll talk a little basketball. Van Oslo Farrar is a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Oslo Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communication, print, and business processes. We are business technology simplified. Well, Brad, first...
Are we at Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
I hear Frank Sinatra singing in the background.
That's
I'll
right.
have to call up Brad Neal when I get home tonight and say, good choice.
Yeah, that's it. That is a very good. Let's talk a little bit about this first half here. For Noblesville in field goals, they shot 33%. 2-point field goals, they were 1 for 5. 3-point field goals, they were 5 for 13. And for free throws, they were 4 for 7. The leading scorers is Josh Durham with 5, E.J. Smith with 5, and Luke Almondovler with 5.
For the Shamrock side, Perry, here's what I've got. I've got Braden Smith leading all scorers with 9 points. Matthew Penley with 2. Luke Van Dyke with 2. Cam Hafner with 7. Nick DePasquale with 4. And also, we do have a correction to make here. We were totally unaware of this. And
we apologize.
Yeah, we apologize. We weren't aware of this. One of the staff here at Westfield came up to us and informed us that the wearing number 33 tonight is not Sam Bishop, but it is Kai Butterworth. And Butterworth has been in and out of the game a couple of times, and he's got 1 foul and 1 point. So that's where we stand right now. We're about a minute away from second half action here.
Hey, Brad, one thing about it is, for the first half here, Westfield field goal percentage 37%. 2-point field goals, they were 8 for 13. 3-point field goals, 3 for 16. Free throws, they were 4 for 8.
That's below average for them.
Oh, absolutely. Both teams haven't shot the free throws very well so far.
No, I think the thing they're shooting the best right now is the 3-point goal.
Yeah, that's scary because neither one's shooting very good on. Well, Westfield's 8 for 13.
Yeah, I show Westfield with 3 3-pointers. I show the Millers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 for 13.
5 of them so far, and so that's where the difference is here in this game. You know, at one point the Shamrocks had a 10-point lead. Now it's down to an 8-point lead, getting ready to go into the third quarter here. So we'll just have to see what kind of adjustments the coaches can make. At one time, you probably heard it in the background. Coach John Peckinpah was very, very upset with his Miller squad there, and at the lack of
blocking out.
Yeah, lack of blocking out and lack of aggression, and he made it known. It looks like he's calmed down a little bit. He seems to be. His hair is about the only thing that's still red right now. But,
yeah.
And I don't mean to joke around about that.
But he was so right. They got a couple of easy rebounds off of free throws, and that's a no-no.
Miller's with the initial possession of the second half. Luke Almendovar all the way around the horn. E.J. Smith. Lloyd had it. Almendovar. Westfield fans down here, every time Luke Almendovar gets close to that ball, you hear him yelling, Luke! Usually don't see too many students, but they've got, probably I'd say there's 50 or 60 students over there. Here's a 3 on the way for the Millers by David Lloyd. It's short. Rebounded by Smith. Smith gets it into DePasquale. He misses, but he is going to go to the line and shoot 2. And let's see who this is going to go against, because fouls could be a problem here. David Lloyd gets the foul.
That's his first of the game.
Yeah. And DePasquale goes to the line. Gets the front end. He's 3 for 4 right now. 5th point of the night. Up again, and he's good on both of them. 6 points, of which 4 of those are on free throws for the junior. Luke Almendovar. E.J. Smith into the corner. Here comes Harris. Hit the back of the rim, and we're going to have a foul called, and that one is going to go. Who's that going to go against, Perry? That's going to go against Noblesville. Preston Roberts picks up his 3rd, and that's early in the quarter here.
Yeah, and he set most of the first half because of
yes,
the
he
2
did.
fouls. It's hard for good players to get in the flow of things if they get in foul trouble, Brad?
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Welsh had the ball tipped, got it right back. Smith.
Nice
right under the basket to Di Pasquale. He hesitated, pumped a couple times, and it was a good thing he did because it cleared things out, and he was able to make that basket. He's got 8 points in the game. Here's David Lloyd. He drives. He gets an easy 2-point goal. His first 2 points of the night, Perry. Averages 6.2. Smith once again puts a floater up there. That one gets away. Last touch by Smith. He knocked it out of bounds. And the Millers will take the ball inbounds right from in front of the Westfield bench. E.J. Smith resets the offense for the Millers. Smith, Harris. Harris misses. He traveled. Di Pasquale was trying to pick up an offensive foul on him, but he traveled first. Braden Smith with the ball just across the timeline. Millers in a 3-2 zone tonight. All the way across. Here's Smith for three. In and out. Wow, I got a theory on what's going on with this ball, Perry. Remind me later. I'll expound on it. I'm probably full of it, but I just wonder.
Think it's got too much air?
I don't know.
Or not enough?
No, I don't think it has anything to do with the air.
Oh, okay.
Millers try to drive the net. They're going to pick up a foul here, and I think that's going to be a shooting foul. It's going to put Preston Roberts at the line. Cam Hafner picks up the foul. They did call that a shooting foul. So Hafner gets the foul. Trying to sort this out here now.
That's a third foul on Hafner.
Yeah, that could be him. So Preston Roberts will try again. Misses. And we've got another foul called.
Harris on the push.
Noah Harris picks up the foul, and all of a sudden the Millers have picked up 3 fouls here in the early going in the third quarter. 33-23 in favor of the Shamrocks. Benji Welsh into the middle. Back out to Welsh. Braden Smith playing way back toward the center court line. Di Pasquale gets it, turns, puts the jumper up. He's short. Nice rebound there by David Lloyd. And the Millers have got some numbers coming down into the corner. Almendovar, he's going to pick up the foul. That foul is probably going to go on Josh Durham, would be my guess. Yes, it is. That's number...
It's on Benji Welsh.
I'm sorry, that went the opposite direction. My mistake. David Lloyd. Once again, that ball just doesn't go down, Perry.
Rock's got this up to a 10-point lead again, Brad.
4:40 here in the third. Not a whole lot of scoring going on in this quarter.
Yeah, Westfield's got 4, Noblesville's got 2.
Shamrocks trying to get the ball set up. Smith.
They're in no hurry.
Yeah, they just seem to be very content here. Di Pasquale
Wide
puts
open.
it into the corner to Smith, and he's got it. Braden Smith, first player of the game into double figures. I've got him with 12 now.
You just can't give Braden Smith a look like that.
He was so wide open.
Yeah.
And sometimes that works to the disadvantage of the players, but In Smith's case, I don't think it ever does. That one's going to go against, I believe, Benji Welsh.
Yep.
Yeah, Benji Welsh picks that one up. That will be his second. Third on the team in the half. Welsh has picked up 2 of those 3 fouls. Luke Almendover drives, puts the floater up, misses, rebounded. Nice rebound there by Luke Nass, and he gets it into the hands of none other than Braden Smith. Smith sends it across the court, back to Smith once again. Well, my theory on the ball is, I think it's all the hand sanitizer going on the ball.
You think so?
Yeah, these basketballs, that's the only thing that's changed this year. They got hands, they have to sanitize them every quarter. And I don't know, it's kind of like, in those years that in baseball when all of a sudden there's a lot more home runs hit or something like that. But I got to thinking about this the other day and thinking, why isn't this ball falling? Just a crazy, goofy theory of mine. Welsh into the middle, taken away from Di Pasquale. That's Almendovar. He traveled. No, he double dribbled also. So whichever you want to call him.
It's a turnover.
Yes, it is.
Right?
That's going to bring Josh Durham back into the game. David Lloyd will take some bench. 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Thank you for joining us on Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Serving Noblesville for, this year it'll be 28 years, Perry. Wow. Braden Smith, I'm not going to say he's put on a clinic, but he's played quite a game tonight, done a little bit of everything.
Wow, what a pass.
3 from the corner for the Shamrocks. That one misses altogether, but rebounded by the Shamrocks. Into the corner. That one is short. And Almendovar, if he can get to the basket first, could have a dunk, but he misses. Rebound goes into the hands of Preston Roberts. Preston Roberts, playing with 3 fouls, picks up his first 2 points of the game. 11-point lead for the Shamrocks. 2:15 here in the third. From the corner for the Shamrocks, another 3. Luke Nass gets it. His first points of the night. Coming up on 2 minutes here in the third. Roberts, Almendovar, E.J. Smith looking for help. Back to Almendovar. Oh.
Travel.
Do we have a travel? Yes, we did have a travel call. Noah Harris took an extra step. Biggest lead of the game for the Shamrocks at 14, 39-25 here in the third quarter. Thanks to Andy Tebby, Jenny Smith, and the rest of the staff here at Westfield High School for welcoming us in to the Rock. We appreciate it. Didn't he make that look easy, Perry?
Yes, he did.
I mean, if that isn't a Luke or a Steve Alford shot, I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
just reminds me of the old days of Steve Alford down at Indiana. 15 points down for Smith.
Only I say he plays a little bit more defense.
Yeah, a little more defense and maybe a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But you've got to say that the tone of the game has changed considerably in the last 33 years from when Steve Alford was down at Indiana. Nice rebound there by EJ, or rather by, that's not EJ, that's Noah Harris who gets it. And the Noblesville Millers call a full timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on the website, loganstreetsigns.com. What about Noblesville Trophies? It offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at noblesvilletrophies.com.
Well, Perry, we got a lot of basketball action coming up next week, starting on Tuesday night. You will be over at the Mill when the Pike Red Devils come to visit. Wednesday night, you and I will be together again as the Carmel Lady Greyhounds come to the Mill. And then on Saturday, we got another game Saturday night. We're going to see, is that the Muncie Central and Noblesville, correct?
Yes, and the other thing, too, Franklin Central is coming to Westfield over here. That's a girls' game on Friday night, and I'll be doing that game. You'll be at Southeastern. Right?
I will be preoccupied that evening, unfortunately. Third foul. E.J. Smith picks up his third foul.
So what, we got 4 or 5 games next week?
Yes, we do. Should be some good competition.
Every time we get to play a basketball game is a good thing here.
It's a privilege. It's an honor and a privilege, and we are so honored and so grateful to be able to bring these games to you.
Yeah, for two old guys to be able to do what they like to do.
It's fun. People keep asking me why do you keep doing this. I said I'm going to do it as long as it's fun.
Yeah.
And so far it's still fun.
Well, Brad, we want to thank our fans of tuning in here on Hamilton County TV, and also the Real Q and Amazon Fire. We've been getting some good numbers on it for it only been going on about 2 weeks. One of the things amazed me, Brad, we ran the numbers the other day, and we've had over 130,000 fans since the first football game we've done this season, high school football, till that last game we did on, the 28th of December?
Long shot is missed, so we are through 3 quarters of action. You're watching Hamilton County Television, Hamilton County Sports.
Stop plating.
Last year, the pandemic temporarily shut down commercial kitchens everywhere. Unfortunately, some restaurants never opened their doors again. Here in Hamilton County, we want to keep our local restaurants in business. That's why we're introducing the Great Dine Out, January 4th through the 31st. Dining out and carry out from local restaurants is easy, safe, and sanitized. So do your part and take part in the Great Dine Out, January 4th through the 31st. It's a great way to keep your favorite restaurants in business. And if that's not incentive enough, you can earn a $25 gift card if you check in or redeem offers at least 5 times using the digital passport while supplies last.
Let's plate. Order up.
Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Perry, we are through 3 quarters of action. Shamrocks with a 15-point lead over the Noblesville Millers, and we were commenting on the crowds in the arenas, and this is the largest crowd I have seen at a basketball game so far this season. And we got the student section immediately here to our left, and although they aren't really social distancing, I see a couple there with masks down, but for the most part, they are.
Everybody's wearing masks.
Everybody's wearing a mask, so I'm glad to see that they're protecting themselves. Smith drives the basket, lost the handle on the ball, and turns the ball over. Very odd for Braden Smith to get a turnover like that, Perry.
It's that hand sanitizer on the ball. Man.
It must be. It must be more slippery.
See, we just started the quarter there.
That one goes out of bounds. Millers fans say it should belong to the Millers. Let's see who it's going to go to. The officials are going to congregate here and decide where it's going to go. And they have decided that the ball is going to Noblesville.
D. Pasquale coming back in the ball game here for Westfield.
Miller's trying to get the ball in. I'm going to try to get it into the corner, Aaron Fine, and Fine wasn't quite to the corner when the ball got there, so Millers lose another opportunity with the turnover. 7 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in this one. Millers with some work to do if they want to get back into this. They're down by 15. Nick DePasquale took a little bit of a break, but he's back at the side there, ready to come back in. Benji Welsh back and forth with Cam Hafner.
They're in no hurry now, Brad.
No, their object is to take some time off the clock.
And who's better to have the ball than Braden Smith when you want to take time off?
Because he's going to attract the double team wherever he goes.
Yeah, him and Cam
Welsh
Hafner.
into the corner to Smith. He thought about taking the three. I think this hadn't been such a close, if they didn't have a 15-point lead. Now he's going to take the three, and he's going to get it. You could just see when that one left his hands that was going to be a good goal. The Westfield Shamrocks have called a 30-second timeout. You are watching Hamilton County Television Sports, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Gaylord Electric is the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, insights fueled by the genuine care of people. Gaylord, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. Since the establishment of Church Hill and Anthem in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history in helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190.
6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in this one, Perry. Nobody really in serious foul trouble here, although the Millers have got two players playing with three fouls, that being E.J. Smith and Preston Roberts, Josh Durham with 2, Aaron Fine with 2. For the Shamrocks, nobody with more than 2 fouls. Harris, E.J. Smith. Smith drives, puts the bank shot up, misses. Nice sky there by our friend Mr. Smith, and he takes a shot and misses. Thought he was fouled on that, didn't he?
Yeah. He hit him pretty hard.
I kind of thought he was too.
Yeah.
But
oh, well.
Miller's with the ball. 3-point goal. Aaron Fine gets the 3-pointer. He's got 8 points for the night. He's the leading scorer for the Millers. Fine averages 7.4. He is at 8, so he's at his average. Benji Welsh. Nick DePasquale under the net. Got it to Braden Smith, but he's fouled. Fouled by E.J. Smith, and E.J. goes over there to give him a hand to help him back up to his feet. Good sportsmanship between these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game, really. And a hard-played game,
yes.
Really.
Smith has got 2 shots. He's 1 for 2 from the line so far this evening. Now 2 for 3 and picks up his 19th point. Average is 16.7, so he's above his average. Both ends of that are good, and Smith has broken the 20-point barrier. Miller's trying to get something rolling here, down by 17. Fine with the ball, guarded by Welsh, and he traveled.
Oh, wow. I thought the foul was going to be on Welsh.
Yeah, I thought Welsh was going to pick up a foul, but he did a good job of distracting Fine and causing the turnover.
I think Coach Peckinpah thought the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, when that whistle blew, I thought for sure it was going to be a foul.
Nice
under the basket to
DePasquale.
That's the little things that you don't see from in the scorebook that much, but DePasquale picks up his 10th point of the night.
And that's something that, like I talked about that DePasquale and Braden Smith and Cam Hafner play a lot together in the off season, so they know what each other is doing out there.
Benji Welsh picks up his 3rd foul for the Shamrocks. They got 14 fouls. This will be E.J. Smith up at the line for a deuce. Smith easily puts that first one away. 3 for 3 from the line now. 6 points on the evening. Second shot by Smith is up, and it's good. EJ made that one look easy, Perry.
Certainly did.
7 for the 6'1 junior. Coming up in 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Braden Smith. Back to DePasquale. Smith looking to drive, but he was double teamed. Thought about taking a 3, but did not. Hafner with the ball. Now DePasquale. And DePasquale, he runs right into, I believe that was Noah Harris, wasn't it? Let's see who they call that on. David Lloyd picks it up. 5th team foul. Rather the 6th, I should say. DePasquale goes to the line. He's 5 of 6 from the line now. 11 points. One more.
Trey Dorton comes in the game for the Rocks.
And DePasquale has a dozen.
Braden Smith takes a little breather.
I wonder if we'll see Smith back in here with 4 minutes left with this lead.
Probably because of his ball handling skills.
This is true. Long 3. Josh Durham gets his 8th point of the night.
You know, and that's the one thing. Josh has done a good job coming off the bench and with scoring 8 points. He had to come in early for Preston Roberts, had gotten foul trouble.
So the Westfield Shamrocks have called a full timeout, and I'll remind you that you are watching Hamilton County Television Sports, presented by Logan Street Signs and Manners in Noblesville.
Carpenter Realtor, Jamie Carmesino. If you're planning to make your move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has the connections and a commitment to the community. She raised 3 Hamilton County athletes and is ready to help you in your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo at 317-490-3735. Visit Hamilton County. This year, back home is where you most likely will celebrate. If a home is close to ours, you can celebrate in Hamilton County, where outdoor attractions, restaurants, and shops are safely open for business, sanitized, and following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise guidelines. Celebrate the holiday seasons back home again and visit Indiana business community. Visit HamiltonCounty.com.
16-point lead for the Westfield Shamrocks. 4:07 remaining on the clock. Kind of a who's who of Hamilton County basketball here tonight. I see Richie Hall down the aisle from us. Also down there is Tony Euler, who instead of calling him retired athletic director, I call him athletic director emeritus. I think that adds a little more class to it. But Tony down there helping the scoring for the Millers. He just can't stay away from it, can he, Perry? Kind of like us.
Yeah.
You know, we keep enjoying doing this. Millers had an opportunity, and E.J. Smith just couldn't get the ball to fall. Shamrocks bring it back up the court under 4 minutes. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Thank you for joining us. Lots of sports coming up this week on Hamilton County Television. Lots of basketball. Now, do we have any swimming or wrestling coming up this week, Perry?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I think it's another week on swimming, and we don't have any more wrestling.
Okay, we are done with wrestling for the year. For the season, I'll say.
Yes.
Shamrocks have the ball out of bounds, ready to put the ball back in play. Benji Welsh gets it to Nick DePasquale. Pasquale turns, shoots, puts the hook shot up, misses, rebounded twice. Finally,
good job by
Matthew Penley gets the ball, and he's got 4 points on the game. 18-point lead for the Shamrocks. Noah Harris takes a shot. He gets a nice jump shot. 7 points for Noah on the evening. What I see of these Shamrocks, Perry, this is going to be a very interesting Hoosier Crossroad Conference season because this is a good team. No doubt about it.
They're a hard-working team. I mean,
they've obviously done a good job of building this team around Braden Smith and Cam Hafner, their two leading scorers, but they've got a lot of other threats too, and it looks like Coach Sumter's got them playing well as a unit. That one goes out of bounds, deflected back in by the Millers, right into the hands of Benji Welsh, and Josh Durham reaches around and picks up the foul. I believe that's going to put the Shamrocks in the 1-on-1. Durham, number 4 on him, 7 on the team, so Durham will go to the line for a 1-on-1. His first trip to the line tonight, gets the front end. He's got 9, one more, and he'll be in double figures.
This is Benji Welsh here.
Oh, correction, I'm sorry, Welsh. I got it back.
The foul was on 3 too, and shooter's a 3, so penalty goes out.
Benji Welsh gets both ends. Excuse me for getting the threes turned around there. 2.5 minutes remaining in this one. 3 on the way from E.J. Smith. He misses. Nice rebound there by Preston Roberts. I didn't see who pulled that timeout there, Perry. Who called that?
Looks like Noblesville, I think.
Well, let's remind you, you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Van Alsdorf Farrar, Business Technology Simplified. Van Alsdorf Farrar is a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Alsdorf Farrar is a 106-year-old company specializing in information, communication, print, and business processes. We are Business Technology Simplified.
Been a pretty quiet night tonight for Luke Almondover. Earlier in the season, boy, he was like a house on fire, Perry, and he's come back down to what maybe we might call human likeness. He was well up into the 20s, averaging the first several games, and now he's down to an average of 10.8 per game tonight. He's got 5 so far and has not scored in this half yet. (55-39), 2:18 remaining. Shamrocks with the ball. Benji Welsh. So back to Braden Smith. Smith back in the game. Smith thought about taking the 3, did not. Smith with the ball again. Drives under the basket. Brings it back out high to Hafner. Hafner over to Benji Welsh. Hafner back to Welsh. Braden Smith with it. Shamrocks just playing keep away right now. Welsh once again. Braden Smith from the corner gets another 3. He's got 23 if I'm correct.
That's what I have.
That's what the scoreboard's got too. So if 3 of us agree, it's got to be right. Thought he took a step there first. They're going to call a foul first, and Aaron Fine is going to go to the line. Benji Welsh picks up his 3rd, 5th on the team. Aaron Fine walks up there and just...
That's number 7 for Fine.
Yeah, very calmly puts that ball into the net.
Good rebound by Roberts. He's fouled. Benji Welsh is fouled out of the ball game.
So Welsh will be done for the night. He'll leave the game with 6 points, 3 field goals and 1 free throw. Rather, 2 field goals and 2 free throws.
Butterworth comes in the ball game for Westfield, number 33.
Some confusion on the sideline here. I don't know if we're over substitution or whatever, but it looks like Preston Roberts is ready to go to the line. 67% free throw shooter, gets the first.
Luke Wilson comes in for the Millers. He played the JV game, played a very good game. I think he led the Millers with 15 points.
Mm-hmm. So Preston Roberts got both of those. I've got him with 4 points now. One minute remaining in this one. Nick D. Pasquale backs into the corner. Starts to drive again. Miller's given him a little bit of pressure, but not a whole lot. Smith brings the ball back up to D. Pasquale. All the way across to Braden Smith.
Rocks are just going to hold it.
Yeah, they'll be content to run the clock down here if they can. If the Millers will let them. Braden Smith being guarded by Aaron Fine. D. Pasquale with 16 on the clock. And it looks like Braden Smith is going to run the clock down to 0. And he does. The final score will be the Westfield Shamrocks 58. Noblesville Millers 42. Perry, your thoughts on the game?
Well, I mean, the Rocks go to 7-0, and now we know why, okay? They look very good. The Millers even up at 3-3 now. So, but a lot of games still left to play here. Just want to make a reminder that Tuesday night we'll be back at the Mill. These same Noblesville Millers will take on Pike. So, Brad, what's your thoughts?
Well, I can't say as I'm really greatly surprised by the outcome, Perry. I've seen Westfield a couple of other times this season, and this is a good team. This is a good basketball team, and I think if they can keep people like Braden Smith, Benji Welsh, and Pasquale and Hafner, if they can keep those players healthy, I think they got a good shot at winning the Hoosier Crossroad Conference, and also probably an equally good shot because it looks to me like in Hamilton County probably the 2 top boys basketball teams in the county right now in my estimation are probably Carmel and Westfield.
I think you're correct.
Well, we thank you for watching us tonight, watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA boys basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Van Osdell and Farrar Incorporated, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Real Estate. Visit HamiltonCounty.com and the Hamilton County Reporter. On behalf of Perry Williams, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from The Rock.